You are stronger than you think. And I don't say that as a feel-good phrase. I say it because I see it every single day in the homes of seniors and family caregivers. In today's episode, I'm going to help you recognize the strength you already have, especially when aging in place feels overwhelming, exhausting, or uncertain. You'll walk away with simple ways to see your progress, not just your problems. And if you're new here, I'm Robin Schiltz, a senior home safety specialist. I've spent years helping older adults stay safe and independent at home, and I've seen firsthand how much quiet strength people actually carry. Many of the seniors and caregivers I work with don't feel strong. They feel stretched and tired and like they're barely keeping up. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're caring for a spouse with memory loss or helping with a parent who's losing balance, or maybe you are the older adult trying to adapt to changes in your own body. Some days it just feels like too much, doesn't it? But here is what I want you to hear me say clearly. Strength does not always look like confidence, and it doesn't always look like energy, and strength does not always look like optimism. Sometimes strength looks like just getting up anyway, or it looks like just making one more phone call. Sometimes strength looks like installing one grab bar even when you wish you didn't need it. I've walked into homes where people apologize to me and say, I should have handled this sooner, or I feel like a failure. But when I look around, I see something very different. I see someone who is adjusting, who is trying, and who is learning new skills at age 70, 80, or even 90 years old. Let me tell you, that is strength. Let's talk about why it's so hard to see our own strength. First, we compare ourselves to who we used to be. You may be thinking something like, well, I used to climb ladders and lift heavy boxes. I used to be able to drive at night. Well, and now you can't. So you assume you're weaker. But strength changes shape over time. At 30, strength might be physical. At 75, strength might be wisdom. At 85, strength might be patience. At any age, strength can be the courage to ask for help as well. That takes more bravery than most people realize. Second, we tend to focus on what is going wrong, not what's going right. When someone falls, that one moment can erase months of success in your mind. Or when you forget an appointment, you might ignore the 100 other things you actually remembered. Our brains are wired to notice danger. That's normal, but it can hide your progress from you. So here's something simple I encourage people to do. Start tracking what is working. Did you use your walker consistently this week? Did you speak up at a doctor's appointment? Did you finally move that throw rug that kept sliding? Well, that is not small. That is strength in action. And caregivers, I want to speak to you for a moment. You're carrying way more than you let on. You're managing medications. You're monitoring safety. You answer the same questions over and over. You calm down fears that are not even your own. And most of the time, no one applauds that. But I see it, and it matters. Strength is not just about doing more. It's also about setting limits. Sometimes strength means saying, I need help. It might mean bringing in a home care aide for a few hours or installing better lighting in the hallway. It might mean admitting that something has changed. That is not giving up. That is adapting. And adaptation is one of the greatest forms of strength. In my work, I often tell families the goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. The goal is a safer bathroom, a phone placed within reach, a clearer path from the bed to the bathroom. These are small steps, but those small steps add up. Think about this. You're navigating aging in place in a world that moves fast. Technology changes overnight. Healthcare systems change. Insurance rules change. And you are still here, still learning, and still trying. That tells me something important. You are resilient. Resilience is not loud, but it is steady and quiet, and it shows up in daily routines. It shows up in the decision to try again tomorrow. So how do you start believing that you're stronger than you think? There are 3 simple things you can do. First, pause and look back. Where were you 1 year ago? What has improved? Even one improvement counts. Second, ask someone you trust what they see in you. You might be very surprised. Often others see our strength long before we do. Third, give yourself credit for effort. Not just results, effort. It matters, especially in this season of life. I've worked with people who rebuilt their confidence after a fall, and I've worked with caregivers who learned to manage complex care routines. I've seen couples adjust to using walkers and hearing aids and stair lifts and still laugh together in the kitchen. That is strength, everyday strength. Not just because everything is easy to them, but because they just keep going. If today feels heavy, I want you to remember this. You do not need to solve everything at once. You only need to take the next safe step. Move one obstacle, make one appointment, have one honest conversation. That is enough for today. And when you look at yourself in the mirror tonight, I hope you don't see only the fatigue you probably feel. I hope you also see the courage, because it is there. You are stronger than you think. So thanks for joining me today. Please share this episode with someone you care about who could use the information to make their life safer. You'll find more resources for seniors and caregivers on our website at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an Aging in Place specialist, please visit our sister website at aginginplacedirectory.com. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or to this podcast yet, go ahead and do that right now, and then come back tomorrow for another daily moment of guidance and encouragement right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Till next time, thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.